But the fact, Chris, that we can admit that we have an ego and that, yeah, it stings a little bit, but that there's joy and, oh my gosh, somebody else taught me something that I didn't even consider. That means that there is hope for us. And that's a very, very good thing. Some people cannot do that. Some people could not admit that I made a mistake and I'm wrong and that I'm not the smartest guy. And for those people, you are screwed.
So this is where we get into identity, your own identity being tied to to thinking. My identity is not tied to the way to my outputs of my thought. If I give you an opinion on something and you attack that opinion and prove it wrong or destroy it or whatever, it's like, oh, well, that stung a bit, but I'm not going to go into a suicide rant against you trying to defend it because my identity is tied to the thought process and not the output.
Here's what I want to read. I think you're almost got it right. But
Mm-hmm.
again, you're making the same error all the time, actually, is that you're going to black and white thinking instead of saying, how much is my identity tied? Because you just said it stings a
Okay.
little bit, which means it's tied a little bit, and that's okay. That's okay if it's
Well,
tied a little bit.
I
I'm just
think
saying,
that
just be careful when you get too tied to something, because whenever you get too tied to something, there's always the risk that you're going to be blindsided by something you
but
didn't
I
see.
think that's where a lot of people have a problem when you're talking to someone that's got a strong opinion is
Yeah.
their identity is tied to the opinion, not to the logic that got them there. Quite often there is no logic that got them there. It's a feeling
Yeah.
that got them there.